But the question we have here, they said Moses spent 2/11 of his monthly salary on food, 3/8 of what remained on rent, and 1/9 of what still remained on books. After spending all this money, he had 200 cedis left. So we are supposed to find his monthly salary, the amount he spent on food, the amount he spent on rent, and the amount he spent on books. He spent 2/11 on food, 3/8 of the remainder on rent, and 1/9 of what still remained on books. Then at the end, he had 200 cedis left. There is a short way of doing this. When you have such a problem, you just need to draw a table like this. So you have a table where you have the item, fraction spent, and fraction left. So the items we have over there, or whatever they are talking about, we have food, rent, and books. Food, rent, and books as shown. So we take the individual fractions of all the items. We realize from our question that food is 2/11. 2/11. Rent is 3/8. And books is 1/9. Now when you have this, with our fraction spent and fraction left, 2/11 means that something was divided into 11 parts and 2 parts were taken. So if the part spent were 2, then the part left is supposed to be 9 out of 11. With the rent 2, out of the 8, 3 was taken. So it is left with 5 out of the 8. With the books, out of 9, 1 was taken. So it is left with 8 out of 9. So draw your table nicely like this and fill in your fraction spent and fraction left. 2/11 is spent, so it is left with 9/11. 3/8 is spent, left with 5/8. 1/9 is spent, left with 8/9. When you are done drawing this table, now look at the column of fraction left. Take the values over there, that is the fractions, and multiply all of them. Multiply all of them as shown. So I now take fraction left. The fraction left to be equal to 2/11. No, the fraction left is 9/11 times 5/8 times 8/9. So this is the fraction left. At this stage, you know this is multiplication of fractions, so you have to reduce. Therefore, 8 will cancel 8. 9 will also cancel 9. So I have 1/5/1, which is giving me 5. Then 11/1/1 will also give me 11. So this is the total fraction left. What you need to know is that total fraction left is the same as the total money left. And the total fraction left, which we know is 5/11. So 5/11 is the total fraction which is left. Now, this 5/11 simply means that the money was divided into 11 parts and only 5 parts is left. But let's not forget that the amount left is 200 cedis. So the amount left should be equal to the part left. So we take it as if 5 parts is left, the 5 parts is 200 cedis. Then the total part, which is the 11 parts, should give us a certain amount. So we put x over them, such that part will cancel part. Then over here we cross multiply. So we having 5x is equal to 11 by 200. Divide both sides by 5. Such that 5 into itself 1, 5 into 200, which is 40. So x will now be equal to 11 by 40 cedis. So x is now 11 by 40. 11 4 is 44. And 0. So that is for our I, his monthly salary is 440 cedis. We now know his monthly salary is 440 cedis. So I food, let's not forget that food is 2/11 because he spent 2/11 on food. So 2/11 times his monthly salary, where 11 will cancel itself 1. 11 here, that is 40. So now we have 2 by 40, which is giving us 80 cedis. It means he spent 80 cedis on food. 80 cedis on food. His monthly salary is 440. He has spent 80 cedis on food. What we need to do next is to find the remainder. So remainder will be equal to 440 minus 80 cedis, which is supposed to give us 360 cedis. So this is the remainder. Now, I. He said he spent 3/8 of the remainder on rent. So rent is now 3/8 times, what is the remainder? 360. Where 8 into 8 1, 8 into 360, 45. So rent now becomes 3 by 45, which is giving us 135 cedis. So he spent 135 cedis on rent. After the expenditure on rent, we now need to find what still remained. So So what still remained is the remainder was 360. So 360 take away 135. So what still remained is 225. Now the last one, which is books. Therefore, Ivy, books will now become 1/9 of what still remain, which is 225. And 1/9 of 225, we can cancel out, where we have 9 into itself 1, 9 into 225, 25 times. So we now have 1 times 25 cedis, which is equal to 25 cedis. So this is what is spent on books. I believe when you go through again systematically, you can find your way out. First, draw your table, find fraction left for all the items, multiply all the fraction left to get your total fraction. Now equate the total fraction left, the amount left. Then after that, you start finding your remainders, doing your subtraction.